Before you put that spoon of honey in your tea, read this. What if I told you that some of the most popular honey brands in the UK aren't really honey at all? What if that golden liquid you trust is quietly loaded with sugar syrups, heat-damaged nutrients, and misleading labels? Today's story isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Welcome to a deep dive YouTube story designed to hook viewers fast, keep them watching, and explain everything in simple, everyday language perfect for voiceover, documentary style, or faceless YouTube videos. 6 UK honey brands you must avoid. The truth behind fake honey, hidden sugars, misleading labels, intro, the wake-up call, attention-grabbing start, honey. A word that screams health, nature, and purity. We put it in our tea. We give it to our kids. We use it when we're sick. We trust it blindly. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not all honey sold in the UK is real honey. Some of it is so heavily processed that it's closer to liquid sugar than a natural superfood. And some brands are using clever marketing tricks to make you believe you're buying something pure, when you're not. By the end of this video, you'll know which UK honey brands you should avoid, how fake or low-quality honey is made, why labels can be misleading, and how to choose real, raw honey like a pro. So stay till the end, because this might change how you shop forever. Section 1. Why honey is being faked worldwide. Let's start with the big picture. Real honey is hard to produce, dependent on healthy bees, time-consuming and expensive. Now compare that with sugar syrup, cheap, easy to mass-produce, looks like honey, tastes sweet like honey. You see the problem. To meet massive supermarket demand, some companies heat honey at very high temperatures, filter out pollen, the fingerprint of real honey, or mix it with glucose, rice syrup, or corn syrup. The result? A product that looks like honey, but acts like sugar in your body. Section 2. The red flags of bad honey. Before we name brands, you need to understand the warning signs. Red flag number 1. Blended honey. This usually means honey sourced from multiple countries, mixed together, with no transparency. Red flag number 2. Ultra cheap price. If it's suspiciously cheap, ask yourself, how can real honey be this affordable? Red flag number 3. Clear, perfectly smooth honey. Real raw honey often crystallizes, looks cloudy, has texture. Perfectly clear honey equals overprocessed. Red flag number 4. No mention of raw or unfiltered. Processed honey loses enzymes, antioxidants, antibacterial properties. Section 3 to 6 UK honey brands you must avoid. Important note, this list is based on processing methods, labeling practices, sourcing transparency, and consumer reports, not personal attacks. 1. Budget supermarket own brand honey. This includes very cheap honey jars sold under generic supermarket labels, value, or essentials, ranges. Problems, often imported in bulk, heavily heated, ultra-filtered, no clear source of origin. Why avoid it? Because most of the health benefits are already destroyed before it reaches your shelf. 2. Honey labeled pure, but not raw. The word pure sounds great, but it means almost nothing legally. Issues: can still be pasteurized, can still be filtered, can still be nutritionally empty. Many popular UK shelf brands fall into this category. Pure not equal to raw. 3. Imported blended honey brands. These jars usually say blend of EU and non-EU honeys. Huge red flag. Why this is a problem? Impossible to trace. Different honeys mixed together, often stripped of pollen. Quality becomes impossible to verify. This type of honey has been flagged repeatedly in global food tests. 4. Squeezy bottle honey. Yes, it's convenient. But convenience often comes at a cost. Problems: ultra-heated to stay liquid, enzymes destroyed, basically sweet syrup. If honey never crystallizes, something is wrong. 5. Honey-flavored products disguised as honey. Some jars hide behind clever wording like honey style, golden syrup. Honey blend. Reality: not 100 honey, often mixed with glucose syrup. Always read the ingredients list. Real honey has only ingredient, honey. 6. Mass-produced commercial honey brands. These are the brands you see everywhere. Huge marketing budgets, big shiny labels, long shelf life. The issue isn't legality, it's quality. They prioritize shelf stability, uniform taste, mass production over nutrition, enzymes, bee welfare. Section 4. What happens to your body when you eat fake honey? Let's be real. Fake or overprocessed honey spikes blood sugar, offers no antioxidants, feeds inflammation, acts like refined sugar. So if you're using it for weight loss, immunity, gut health, you're being misled. Section 5. What real honey should look like. Here's what to look for instead. Raw, unfiltered, local or single origin. Crystallizes naturally strong. Floral smell. Real honey may look thick, taste intense, crystallize in winter. That's a good sign, not a bad one. Section 6. How to buy good honey in the UK. Buy from local beekeepers, farmers markets, trusted raw honey brands. Read labels carefully, avoid ultra-cheap options, support ethical beekeeping. Final section. The bigger message. This video isn't about hate. It's about informed choices. Because when you buy better honey, you support bees, you support farmers, you protect your health the next time you pick up a honey jar. Don't just look at the price. Look at the truth behind the label. Let's talk about marketing psychology. Big honey brands don't lie directly. They do something more dangerous. They tell half-truths. Trick number 1. Nature imagery. Bees on the label, honey dripping slowly, wooden dippers, green fields. Your brain instantly thinks natural, healthy, pure. But remember, packaging is not proof. Trick number 2. Fancy words with no legal meaning. Words like natural, pure, golden, farm style, traditional. These words are not regulated. They sound healthy, but legally, they mean almost nothing. Trick number 3. Small print games. Ever noticed this line? Packaged in the UK, this does not mean made in the UK, sourced from the UK, produced by UK beekeepers. It often means imported in bulk from multiple countries, then bottled locally. Section 8. The science. What happens to honey during processing? Let's keep this simple and visual. Real raw honey contains enzymes, antioxidants, vitamins, antibacterial compounds. What processing does: high heat kills enzymes, ultrafiltration removes pollen, nutrients are destroyed, shelf life increases, quality disappears by the time some supermarket honey reaches you. It's nutritionally empty. Sweet? Yes. Healthy? No. Section 9. Why this is a problem for families. Kids. This part hits emotionally. Parents often give honey to kids, elderly parents, sick family members, but fake honey acts like sugar, can worsen hyperactivity, can spike insulin, can damage teeth. So when parents think they're choosing better than sugar, they are often choosing the same thing in disguise. Section 10. How bees pay the price for fake honey. This is the part most people never think about. Mass-produced honey often means overworked bees, sugar-fed bees instead of nectar, poor bee welfare, environmental damage. Real honey supports ethical beekeepers, biodiversity, pollination, sustainable farming. Every cheap jar has a hidden cost. Section 11. How to test honey at home. Myths versus truth. Let's clear up confusion. Myth: the water test. Fake honey dissolves, real honey doesn't. False: even real honey dissolves in water. Myth: the flame test. Honey burns equals real. Unreliable: moisture levels affect burning, not purity. What actually works? Read the label, check crystallization over time, smell and taste depth. Buy from trusted sources. There is no perfect home test. Awareness is your best defense. Section 12. Smart Honey Shopping Checklist, UK edition. Tell your audience to pause the video here if they want the safe honey checklist. Raw, unfiltered, single origin, local or traceable source. One ingredient only if the jar doesn't clearly say these things. Put it back. Section 13. Is all supermarket honey bad? Important balance here. Not all supermarket honey is fake. But most is heavily processed, most is low in nutrients, most is chosen for shelf life, not health. Supermarkets sell what lasts longest, not what's best for you. Section 14. What to do if you've been using fake honey for years. Good news. There's no need to panic. Simply switch to raw honey. Use less but better quality. Treat honey as medicine, not sugar. Small changes equals big difference. Section 15. The real message behind this video. This isn't about blaming brands. This isn't about fear. This is about control. When you understand food labels, you eat better, you spend smarter, you protect your family. Knowledge is power, and today, you took it back. Let's make this super clear and simple. Instead of chasing big brand names, smart buyers focus on how the honey is made, not how it's advertised. The best honey choice is raw, unfiltered, single origin, traceable source, minimal processing. Whether it's from a shop, market, or online, these rules matter more than the logo. Section 17. The best places to buy real honey. UK audience, tell your viewers this one. Local beekeepers, farmers markets, local farms, small honey stalls. Fresh, honest, traceable supports local bees too. Raw honey specialists, online or in-store, look for sellers that clearly say, raw cold extracted unheated single source. If a brand openly explains where the bees are, how honey is extracted, why crystallization is normal, that's a good sign. 3. Health food stores, not regular supermarkets, health-focused stores usually. Avoid ultra-processing stock raw honey. Care about sourcing still, read the label carefully. Section 18, how to read a honey label like an expert. This part makes your audience feel smart. Flip the jar and check. Ingredients, honey, only one word. Origin,